They've been using this for hundreds of years. All right, let's get a water on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Our second pink chicha ever.
This is a finger food only.
We're Alex and Lindsay, two travelers who are exploring South America, when suddenly strict lockdown began, leaving us stuck abroad. We've been here for months, and even though lockdown is lifted, things in Peru are far from normal. We're documenting the whole thing and sharing it with you. So now we're on our 15-minute walk into town, and we're gonna go to our new favorite place. There aren't a ton of cafes or restaurants open right now, but this one is great. If you like videos like this, if you like traveling, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're traveling around the world and we're sharing the whole thing with you.
And we'd love to have you join us. We love all the Peruvian stuff. So.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah.
Okay guys, we just arrived to our favorite place. This place is called Colonial San Francisco. And they have a Colonial oven here. Really cool place. So when you see this basket hanging out here, that's where it is.
All right, we just got our lattes. Alex has a friend on his lap. And we ordered some lattes and made sure that we specified we wanted coffee with milk, because if you guys watched our last video, we accidentally somehow ended up with hot steamed milk because they thought we said leches instead of lattes. Now we're careful when we order.
Yeah, it's always cafe latte every time now.
Or cafe con leche.
So we have some lattes here, and they were pretty good last time we were here, but let's try it again. Gracias.
Wow. You should have.
I should have filmed that. So Lindsay just ordered some mayonnaise for her food.
Yeah. We pronounce it mayonnaise in the US.
Mayonnaise,
but here,
mayonnaise.
They never understand what I'm asking for, like at all. I'll say it like 4 times, so Alex has to chime in and help me out.
And it worked.
Alright, so what we have here for breakfast is 2 huevos fritas, palta, pan, papas fritas, y queso frita.
So guys, look, we showed this in another video, but it was a while ago, so if you haven't been on the channel for a while, this place has this Colonial oven. They've been using this for probably hundreds of years, and it's really cool. You see this long spatula looking thing? It goes way out here, and you'll see the guy putting bread in and different meats, and it's just awesome to see. So yeah, this is a very cool place. They can kind of customize your orders, get you what you want. Prices are good, so we love it. Look at this, guys. This means it's a chicharia, and you can get chicha there. We're gonna do another chicha experience very soon. Maybe we'll go to one of these.
Alright, we just hopped in a colectivo, 5 soles each to go about 20-minute drive. We were gonna go on a different colectivo, but they were gonna make us wait till they found 7 more people, and that could have been a long time. So luckily this one was already on their way to Cusco, and the animal sanctuary is right on the way to Cusco.
So, we'll be there in like 15 minutes. We're in a colectivo. This is our first one since we've been in Peru. A colectivo is basically a van, something that takes multiple people to wherever you want to go. And it's kind of an economical way to travel because it's cheaper than like a taxi or something like that, because you're splitting the costs with other people. So colectivo is a great way to go when you're getting to another city nearby in Peru.
But to take the colectivos, you want to have more time if you have to wait or pick up people or stop. So we're not in that big of a rush. Well, yeah, actually we are. So luckily it worked out for us that this one was leaving to Cusco and can drop us off on the way right away.
This one was already on the road. They were already kind of going where they're going, and they just got us saying something out of the window. But the other one we would have had to wait probably for 20 minutes, half an hour to get more people.
We're here.
Just showed up to the animal sanctuary.
Waiting for them to come to the door. Hopefully they actually open it up for us.
I hope they do, because we're in the middle of nowhere on the side of a road.
Hola.
Hello. This is pretty cool. They basically opened this up just for us. They don't have it open during COVID, but we get this whole place to ourselves. We get to see all these animals up close with no lines. Wow, look at this. This is a vicuña. We're finally gonna learn up close the difference between vicuña, alpaca, and llama.
Yeah. Hello.
Look at those eyes. Hi, hi. Oh, this deer just came right up to us. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, baby. Oh, look at.
So now we're going to see some bears, or not even really sure what they are, but they look like bears.
It's called oso andino. It's an Andean bear. Their faces look a lot different than the bears that we've seen.
Yeah, they look so much like bears when they're walking around, but their faces.
Wow.
Wow.
It's that's the closest I've ever been to a bear.
We were like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Guati? That's what these are. I've never
No,
seen.
he's sniffing. No.
So these are the animals. They're the ones that poop, and then you use that poop to make a really good, super expensive coffee. I didn't know these are them. And he's trying to sniff through this hole. As you can see from the missing eyes and the injuries, a lot of these animals, they are mistreated or they are injured in the wild. And so this is a sanctuary to take in animals that really need a place to stay and be safe now. Never seen one that close.
That's beautiful. Hola. Hola.
Mr. Potato Head.
Okay.
Llama.
Okay.
The vicuña just tried to spit on my camera.
So the guy who works here was telling us that the vicuña are not domesticated, but they have llamas and alpacas that are. So we're not allowed to go in the cage with them. No.
Hello. So that was an Andean mountain cat, and now we're going up to see a puma. So there's a puma over here, but he's hiding, you can't really see him. Now we're gonna see some condors. Look. So you can't always tell on camera how big things are like this, but when it spreads its wings, it's 3 meters. Wow.
Más grande.
3 metros y medio.
Yeah, see. Whoa.
Look how big this feather is. So condors are monogamous, so they have one partner for their whole life. And condors can live to be like 80 years old.
Whoa. Días para 3 cóndores.
Listen to the sound when they fly. It goes.
When it flies over you, you feel the gust of wind as it goes over, and you get a feeling for just how big they are. Hola! Hola!
Hola!
Look at him. He's like... You can hear him. Alright, so we got to see the animal sanctuary in a unique kind of way. The guy who was working there didn't know a lick of English, so we did our best to figure it out. I think we missed a lot of information.
But it was pretty cool.
It was cool, yeah.
At least they're helping animals. They're a sanctuary for animals that need help. Usually we both don't really like seeing animals in cages, but these ones I think they need to be in there
they were
because
injured.
they wouldn't survive without it. So I think it is a good thing that they're here. It was cool seeing condors because Peru is obsessed with condors.
It's kind of like in the US, we're all about the bald eagle, and I feel like here it's the condor.
Yeah.
We saw a condor from very far away, but it was a much different experience seeing it up close.
That was pretty cool. We have a new appreciation for condors because they are huge. You probably still can't tell on camera, but it's amazing.
Their
also, wingspan.
They're endangered, so there's not that many of them left, so it's good that the sanctuary is protecting them.
End of that experience. We're gonna go back into town now, back into Pisac. And we don't really have plans, so we'll show
see
you
where the day takes us.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find. Now we're like
in the middle of nowhere.
Now we're on a highway here, and we have to find a colectivo or somebody to hitchhike
We're
with.
gonna have to hitchhike.
All right, let's get a water on the side of the road.
The shop is on one of those bicycle carts. So when she's done for the day, she can just ride on.
Gracias, mami.
¿Cuánto cuesta una agua?
Sí, sí, ahí está.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Son 50.
Let's try a chicha candy.
That lady was nice, so we got a few candies from her as well. They're 10 centimos. Basically 10 cents of a sole, so not much. Chicha morada.
Doesn't really taste like chicha morada.
And now there's just this little town right here off the side of the road on the highway. We thought we'd go for a little walk and see what we find. Hopefully there's a chicharia where we could stop and get some corned beer. Look at this. There's some chickens under the bridge here.
¿Dónde está the chicharia? Is it? ¿Dónde está chicharia? Is it
Chicha?
chicharia?
Chicharia, próximo aquí.
10 minutos
Okay.
caminar.
10 minutos solo.
10 minutos caminar.
Okay. Guys, look at the names of things here, like the names of towns and cities. Quechua is not easy. Cacacoyo, possibly, but look at all those C's. So we decided we're enjoying this little walk along the highway here. There are cool little towns and animals and all these things everywhere to look at. So we're gonna walk a little more instead of grabbing a colectivo just yet. What is this? Car wash. ¿Tienes chicha?
Solo maíz.
Solo fresa. Con un
Fresa.
poco de harina.
So we found this place on the side of the road. It's strawberry chicha, which is our favorite. And we're gonna go sit down over there and enjoy it. A fermented corn beer.
And when it's pink, it's made with strawberry. All right, so this is the yard. We're gonna sit on one of these tables and eat or drink. Let's step on this. Gracias.
Son de chancho con mote, papa y su ensalada.
This is our second pink chicha ever. So made with strawberry, the taste is much different. Wow. It makes it much sweeter. Odd flavor. We're not really used to chicha where we come from. A corn taste, possibly.
This is pretty nice.
We have this view from the restaurant. Nice little river here. There are a couple picture frames over here. Do you guys know what that is? And then up here, there are a couple boxes, which could be for bees or birds. We don't know.
We'll have to ask in our bad Spanish.
Look at them doing laundry over here. Oh wow. Gracias. So this is our Chicharron plate. It has some mint, some papas, some chicharron, and some mole, which is these pieces of corn. When you get the chicharron plate on the side of the road, a plato de chicharron, it's always kind of similar. You have kind of a salad, even though that changes a bit. A mole, a chicharron, and some papas.
And they don't give you silverware. This is a finger food only.
So, eat it with your hands. Potatoes are always great. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. We found our chicha, although it was a non-alcoholic chicha this time. So yeah, we've had chicha a handful of times, and a few times it seems like it was supposed to have alcohol, and a couple times they did not have alcohol. Maybe you guys can tell us, is there a way you know when they're gonna have alcohol and when they're not, or it's just a 50-50 chance that it will or it won't? Or is it just these chicharias that serve non-alcoholic? No sé.
There are eucalyptus trees in this grove for a long ways down. So you know when you found a eucalyptus plant because the leaves are kind of like this frosty light green color. It's really pretty.
Like grass, look at the yellowness. Eucalypto, more greenish blue. Pisac. So we just hopped in a colectivo, just 2 soles each to get back to Pisac because we walked so much.
And we're not allowed to sit by each other. So far away.
So we just got back after a long day, and we just moved into a new place at Wolf Totem. This over here, that's called the Dream Villa.
It's the best one yet. So we've been working a lot. So during this time in Pisac, we're trying to take some time to relax while still making videos. So we put together a little wine, cracker, cheese, and fruit night. It's called the, I can't pronounce this word, charcuterie board, I think.
Charcuterie.
Is what you would call this?
Charcuterie board. Yeah, a French thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have some wine, some crackers, a couple different types of crackers and chips.
Blueberries, grapes. Most of the stuff came from the local market.
So we're gonna enjoy this and take a look at this drone shot so you can see where we are.
When it flies over you, you get
a gust of wind. Let's try it again. Oh, I have some cat hair in my drink. So that was very cool. We have a new, I can't talk. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We have a new appreciation for... Hey guys, we can only do so much on YouTube, and we only put out a video every 2 or 3 days. So if you want more, if you want daily stuff, you should head to Instagram. Find us at Alexander Travel Bum. And that's where you'll find daily stories and photos about our travels. Hey, thanks for making it all the way through this video. If you want to watch more, click one of these videos, subscribe because I'm traveling all around the world and I'm sharing the whole thing with you. Thanks.